In early January 2026, the world watched as the political crisis in Venezuela escalated dramatically, culminating in a significant military operation that led to the reported capture of President Nicolás Maduro, a man whose government had long been entangled in allegations of authoritarianism, economic collapse, and contested elections. While tensions between the United States and Maduro's regime had been intensifying over the years due to accusations of drug trafficking and narco-terrorism. As the months progressed, the rhetoric from the US government became increasingly aggressive, with President Trump characterizing the actions against Venezuela as necessary measures in the fight against drug-related crime and authoritarian rule, while Maduro's administration responded by mobilizing militias, reinforcing defenses, and preparing for what they perceived as an imminent threat to their sovereignty. On January 3, 2026, the situation reached its peak when US forces launched Operation Absolute Resolve, executing coordinated airstrikes and special operations aimed at neutralizing Maduro and his close associates, which resulted in their capture and subsequent transfer to a US naval vessel, where they were faced with serious drug trafficking and narco-terrorism charges that had been building against them for years. Once in custody, Maduro and Flores were quickly arraigned on serious charges in US courts, marking a significant turning point in their political careers and setting the stage for a legal battle that would draw international scrutiny, as US officials asserted that their actions were justified under the premise of combating transnational crime, while promising to oversee a transition towards stability in Venezuela. The Trump administration aimed to publicize the operation as a decisive strike against transnational crime and a necessary step for Venezuela's future, yet back at home, reactions were mixed. While some rallied behind the government's actions, many Venezuelans expressed outrage, seeing the military intervention as a blatant violation of their nation's sovereignty, sparking a wave of protests against both the US and the interim government instated in the wake of Maduro's removal. As news of the military operation spread globally, it ignited fierce debates among international communities, with numerous countries condemning the actions as violations of Venezuelan sovereignty and calling for adherence to international law, while legal scholars emphasized that the absence of UN Security Council approval for such an intervention raised serious questions about its legitimacy and potential repercussions for global diplomatic norms. In the aftermath of the operation, the political landscape of Venezuela underwent a significant shift, as Delcy Rodriguez was swiftly installed as interim president, rallying support amid a backdrop of chaos, while analysts reported troubling casualties from the strikes, further complicating an already volatile situation and raising questions about the future of governance and stability within the nation following the dramatic events. As Nicolás Maduro and Cilia Flores faced lengthy legal proceedings in the United States, public reaction continued to unfold both domestically and internationally, with human rights advocates rallying against what they considered an unjust application of power, while many called for a peaceful resolution to the crisis, reflecting the ongoing complexities and divergent views surrounding the capture that had reverberated across borders. In the wake of the US military operation, Venezuela found itself increasingly divided, as supporters of Maduro clashed with opposition factions claiming legitimacy under the new interim government, leading to a volatile environment that prompted international diplomats to work tirelessly behind the scenes in hopes of fostering dialogue and stability. Yet the shadow of military intervention loomed large over any prospects for lasting peace. As the situation in Venezuela continued to evolve, the effects of the political upheaval became increasingly apparent, with countless families facing dire consequences from the unrest, leading to humanitarian crises and an outpouring of global support as advocates stood united across borders, calling for an end to violence and a commitment to rebuilding the nation on foundations of democracy and human rights. In response to the growing humanitarian crisis and ongoing political instability, an international summit was organized, bringing together leaders and organizations focused on crafting a comprehensive plan for aid and support aimed at promoting recovery in Venezuela, while many expatriates found solace in community gatherings abroad, sharing their stories and aspirations for a peaceful resolution and the restoration of democracy in their homeland. As humanitarian organizations stepped up their efforts to deliver essential aid to the Venezuelan people, Press conferences highlighted the urgent need for international assistance to combat food scarcity and healthcare deficiencies, while artistic expressions in the streets of Caracas served as powerful reminders of the resilience and indomitable spirit of its citizens, capturing their hopes for a brighter future amidst the ongoing turmoil.